In the summer of 2023, I got a financial break for once in my life, and I decided to take a trip I had been wanting to go on for years. I was going to spend 18 days in Japan, the longest vacation I had ever taken in my entire life. I originally had this trip planned for the summer of 2020, and the less we talk about that, the better. My journey started in San Angelo's Mathis Field, and a long-delayed takeoff that was, thankfully, stress-free because my flight to Japan wasn't until the next morning. And so, after a nice, quiet, and short flight over Texas, I ended up at Dallas International Airport. I overnighted and returned to DFW the next day for the 19-hour flight to my final destination, Tokyo, Japan, the longest flight I've ever been on. As much as I enjoy going to far-off places, I actually don't care for flying. I'm not scared of flying, I just don't like being cooped up in tiny seats for hours and hours on end. But, just like all good things, all uncomfortable things must come to an end as well, and before I could say back problems and air sickness, my plane was touching down at Haneda Airport at Japan. Haneda is 30 kilometers from Tokyo, and so I had to book a bus to take me into the city. The next bus wasn't due for a couple of hours, so that gave me time to get some local currency and pick up my Wi-Fi. If you are going to Japan yourself, I highly recommend renting Wi-Fi from one of the local dealers ahead of time. I went with Ninja Wi-Fi and never had a problem with it, and it came in so handy. I'm not getting paid for this plug, but Ninja Wi-Fi, if you want to, I am listening. The bus arrived and I enjoyed a very scenic and lovely drive into Tokyo, and it was here that the revelation hit me that I was in another country, on another continent, on the other side of the planet. It's so strange how your brain doesn't want to accept that simple fact, and how, even though it's insane and completely cuckoo nutty, somehow you think your home is just down the street and around the corner. This is only my second international trip, and so, I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe it's something that you get used to. Maybe if fate is kind and I'm able to take more international trips in the future, I'll get used to this simple thought that the world is huge and I'm actually on the other side of it. Before I went into too much of an existential crisis, we got to our stop and, surprise, surprise, it was at Tokyo Disneyland. I do have the Disney parks on my itinerary, but not today. Today, my goal was to stay up until at least 8 p.m. and then get a good night's sleep. I hadn't slept in 27 hours by this point, and I knew that this was the best strategy to fight the dreaded jet lag.
So here I am, streets of Tokyo. I'm walking to my first hotel that I'm going to be staying at here, and I think you guys will enjoy it. Please forgive me if I look hot and sweaty when I get there. You know, after being cooped up on an airplane for 13 hours and then stuck on a bus for an hour and a half to get into town, it's good to stretch your legs, even if it is hot, humid, and sticky, and I'm starting to wish I'd taken one of those really overpriced cabs. But you know, at least you get to see a lot of the city you wouldn't normally see. Most of it is Disneyland parking lots. It's about a 2-mile walk to my hotel, and I don't mind telling you, the sleepies are starting to get me. So my app is telling me it's about 5 more minutes. And I don't mind telling you, I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep really good today. Oh, I see it in the distance. There it is. I don't know exactly how to pronounce this hotel, and I don't think that henna is correct. But this hotel is apparently something else, and we're gonna check it out.
Before I knew it, I had arrived at my destination, the Henn Na Hotel, Mahama, Tokyo Bay.
Please apply your passport on the page with your picture on the device and press the start button.
This is absolutely wild. I love this.
Please proceed to your right to the touchscreen panel to complete the check-in process.
So this hotel is run completely by robots. And I don't mean like corporate robots that ruin life for everybody. I mean actual robots. Okay, room reaction. It's not bad. Small, but not bad. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to take my shoes off. They even provide you with... Whoa! My little friend, do you speak English? No English at all? Do you ever shut up? Okay, there's some instructions here. I'm going to see if I can't figure out how to get this thing to stop. Oh my gosh, it's adorable! I love this little thing. Do you want to come home with me? Okay, it says that if I press the little button on top of his head 5 times, it'll change the language, so we'll see if that does anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If you want to speak in English, say hello.
Hello! Hello! Hello? 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 Hello! Hello! Hello, hello, hello! Hello? Hello?
Okay. I will switch to English. I will restart, so please wait for 2 or 3 minutes. When my eyes become yellow, I am ready to talk.
I think I finally got him to speak English. When the robot revolution comes, you will not be spared.
I'm Henn. I'm your concierge. It's July. Summer at once when the rainy season starts. I want to go to the sea during summer vacation and hula. Please rest well at the hotel. If you have a question about the hotel, please talk to me like, what time is breakfast? You can talk to me when my eyes are yellow. I can also turn on the light in the room, sing and dance. I'm going to dance now, so watch me.
Go Robo, it's your birthday. Not for real, just for play. Okay, he's adorable. I want to put him in my suitcase. This hotel is adorable.
I'm looking forward to talking with you.
You're very cool.
I was praised a lot. I'm so happy.
Will you go home with me?
All right. Good evening.
Okay.
Welcome to Henn Na Hotel.
No.
And that was day 1 of my Japanese adventure.
No,
I conquered
stop.
jet lag, I got in a room
No,
from a
stop.
dinosaur, and I defeated the most adorable robot in the world. I honestly can't wait to see what this country has in store for me next on day 2.